on. Go.
5, 4, 3.
It's showtime.
Good morning, Vietnam! Welcome to the party, pal!
See you at the party, Richter.
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Get away from her, you bitch!
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
You did not gonna say that, did you?
What I do have are a very particular set of skills.
The dude abides.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Inconceivable.
Little dollar smoothie pass.
This is a tasty burger.
Please.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Do or do not. There is no try.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
I'm the bad guy?
And halt. Smash.
I can speak with an English accent.
Hit the hash pipe and join the National Guard. I could be elected president.
You went over my helmet?
What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
I know, right?
The list is in the open!
Hey, where are the white women at?
They're digging in the wrong place.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Are you not entertained?
Second star to the right. And straight on till morning.
Meow.
You son of a bitch.
21 gigawatts!
Wax on, wax off.
Oh my goodness, I am sporting a tremendous woody right now.
Bartender is the aristocrat of the working class.
You want to flip 6 3-hole play and you could score.
Cover me.
Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. On this team, we fight for that inch.
Might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
No ticket.
No ticket.
I get older, they stay the same age.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. He's 15.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Hope is a good thing. Maybe the best of things. And no good thing ever dies.
Good evening, and welcome to the Reel McCoy. I'm your host, Meffistoe, and always, usually with me, my hetero life mate, all my feelings. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good. What is the Reel McCoy, you might ask? The Reel McCoy is your weekly movie podcast where we ask you to go watch a movie you watch and come back to us, and we break it down for you. This month, this is the holiday month, the last month of the year. And as we discussed way back when, me and all my feelings here, we couldn't find any good theme for the holiday. We were like, we're going to do like Bad Santa and Jingle All the Way. And I was like, fuck that. Last year we did like horror themed kind of holiday month, and it was fun. This time around, we'll do something that people don't like, which is deconstructing the holiday. Yes. And in the deconstruction, we decided, ergo, I kind of decided that we should focus on toys. And of course, on my feelings, because he's the better man, said, well, we've got this, we've got this, we've got this, we got this. I'm like, oh, thank God I've got you in my life.
It was so easy. Like, what's a concept came up, and it was like, oh, well, obviously the theme could just be fighting with my toys, and then here's this one, this one, this one, this one. The only one that I wish we could have waited for was again Child's Play, but we already did Child's Play.
Yes,
and I mean, do Child's Play 2 or 3 or even the new one, which the new one's really, really bad.
I didn't want to go there. Plus, we already did a couple of them. I think Tom was here when we did the third one, or not the third one. Which one was with the kid? The fourth one?
No, we only did Child's Play, the first one.
No, we did the third one. Me and Tom did.
Oh, you guys did.
You were not involved.
I was not there. I was not there for that one.
You were out for, I don't know, but it was a couple of years ago. Yeah, we did the third.
Because Nick was there when we did the original Child's Play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, so we'll say hello to the chat. I'm guessing Gambit is back on. He was like here at like 5 o'clock my time, and then he got back at around 9. Like, Well, you're a little bit early, but hello to Gambit, hello to Kalikioki, and all the rest of the lurkers around, and all the trickling in joiners, all that good stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So,
well, this aside too, Gambit. No, I did not hear that Carrie passed. Oh, that's
who?
sad.
Oh, Carrie. Oh, yeah. That was 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah. I did not hear that.
He went all flawless victor on himself. Sorry. Bad joke. Wait a minute. I've got something. I've got something for that. I've got something for that. Wait a minute. Yes. Yeah. I think that I didn't want to go sad trombone on myself, right? All right. Yes. And also a Netflix bought Warner Brothers, but this is not a news show. This is a movie podcast.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting, just as an aside of where that's going to go, because currently all the Warner Brothers productions have been really in the toilet lately. So
yes, but at least Netflix owns DC and not the sheiks of Saudi. And we begin the show where we begin every single show with a little segment called Behind the Screens.
Sound production, take 2.
Just before everything goes off the rails,
yes,
like on different shows, we are concentrating on the movie at hand, Puppet Master. Puppet Master is the movie we are covering today. I didn't say it, but because I was derailed by myself. Puppet Master is our first showing, and in Behind the Screens is where we turn to kind of both of us today as we get the lowdown on everything behind the scenes, production-wise, and I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, and we discussed this backstage, there is not a whole lot.
Not really, no.
Do you want to start?
Sure. So initially, it was really based off of Charles Band is an asshole. Gonna put that out there. He really screwed over Full Moon Productions, and that comes later with a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about what happened to Puppet Master at the very end of the segment. But to start off with, it was really based off of his initial B-movie horror that he made called Dolls in 1986. And that actually got a really, really big kind of cult following in the VHS market. So the VHS market blew up for the film. So he decided, well, got to make another one. So he decided to make Puppet Master. And with that, he worked with several people that he had worked with before. Most notably, which is so funny, is a lot of the music was just straight up from another film that he had made.
Yeah, the one he made with David Schmoeller,
which was the composer was Pino Donaggio, and the movie was Tourist Trap. And what's so funny is in Tourist Trap, he dresses and plays around with mannequins. So there's a little bit of correlation there.
There's a little bit of a fetichon.
Tourist Trap, by the way, is a terrible movie.
Yeah. All right, before you continue, I'm gonna do like a prequel to that. So Full Moon Production is a new company for Charles Band, and he opened it with his father, Albert, and I think they worked together before that.
Yes,
the previous
his brother
company
worked with them too. On the production side as well. Yeah.
Okay. So his previous company was called Empire, and that one went bankrupt. Now, if you don't know Empire, they're responsible for Tourist Trap, but also Ghoulies and Trancers and Reanimator.
Yep.
Which had Barbara Crampton in it. And she had a small little cameo at the very beginning of the movie as well.
Okay. What's also really funny, too, about Barbara Crampton, and this is going to bring back a movie I've mentioned to you, I don't know, maybe at least 100 times during our friendship. You know other movie that she was in that's really, really funny? It's a horror film, B-movie.
You told me a million times, and I keep forgetting.
And what the best part is, it's actually part of it is alluded to in the script. Because Barbara is with her boyfriend, Buddy, getting her future told by Dana. They're like, oh, yeah, you're going to build a shopping mall. She was one of the leads in Chopping Mall.
Oh, that's right.
That came out in 86, 3 years prior to the release of Puppet Master. So it's like, I know, I see what you did there.
I'm not going to lie. We talked about it endlessly. Let's do a spoiler. It's probably going to be featuring this October.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some B horror like this.
That and Thanksgiving, I think.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh God, there's Uncle Sam. Oh, there's so many bad horror movies.
I know. There's so many. I like, you know me. I hate bad movies in general. Bad horror movies. Just wait for fucking January. I'm just saying there is a lot coming in January.
It's gonna be so much fun.
All right.
So now we got the arrangement talking about. But William Hickey, who plays Andre Toulon, oddly enough, was the acting coach of Paul Lamont, who plays Alex.
Yep.
And they got to work together for the first time.
For the first time, for the last time.
Yeah. So one thing is the Bodega Bay Inn. If you look at it, it's really cool how they did the supposition shots and the focusing on it, because the actual model was just a miniature, and they utilized forced perspective to make it look the way that it did. All interior were shot on a sound set, obviously. Other things, Blade.
Wait, before you go, there's a few more things before you go to the puppets.
Sure.
Okay. You mentioned the locations, the forced perspective. You know that the hotel itself, there is exterior shots that are not forced perspective.
Yes.
But they're shot in two different locations.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. One of them is the Mission Inn in Riverside, California. And the other one is the Castle Green Apartments in Pasadena, California.
Yeah.
Because they use two different angles to shoot them from. And that's funny.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You mentioned the Reanimator. I was going to I'll bring up the puppets in a second. Just that kind of just spurred my memory here. When Neil has his fingers cut off, his blood was green.
Yes.
And you know why they use green blood?
To avoid X rating.
Avoid getting an X rating, yep. Because they can't show dismemberment. They can show wounds, but they can't show dismemberment. Otherwise,
They were skirting the line of X-rated and R-rated, and they really needed the R-rated, especially because originally they were supposed to be in theaters rather than going straight to home video.
Yep, that's correct.
That was partly,
Yep. So
go on
for the puppets. So
yes,
Blade was supposedly. This is a very odd note, but there's actually a documentary about Puppet Master, and Schmoeller did confirm that this was true. It was based off of Klaus Kinski, the actor.
Yes.
And he mentioned during the documentary, goes, well, it's a lot easier to work with the puppet than it was with Klaus.
Yeah. I actually saw that interview.
Yeah.
I want to have a picture of Klaus Kinski. Even if you don't know the name, you probably have seen his face. I want like a middle-age look. Well, I can have most of that. Like I'll put up the Google thing that I've brought up. This is him. Like if you look at this, you're like, oh
yeah,
I can see. I can see where Blade is going. But yeah. Please continue.
And there's also there are so many stories about what a nightmare Klaus Kinski is to work with.
Because he is so method.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Method or a piece of shit? 6-1.
I don't know. One Punch Man. Welcome, One Punch Man. By the way, Klaus looks scared. Yeah, he is. And you know what? He has done a lot of B horror movies.
A lot of them. Yeah.
A lot.
So the other one is really interesting is Pinhead, how they made Pinhead work. Essentially, there was actually a dwarf stunt actress who plays the arms. So essentially what it was is it was her with the arms with the model and the doll head on top of her while she was moving and doing the punching.
Yeah. But she had to like
duck her head down.
Yeah, duck her head down
and do it. So she was actually like punching blind.
Yes. Yes. Well, essentially, she was punching the camera.
Yeah.
Most times, but yes. Go on. Please. Don't let me interrupt you.
No, go ahead, because everything else I have is kind of just interspersed and about the series itself. So
okay. So in terms of the puppets, the leech lady, her mouth was
because it's like half foam, half latex.
Something like that. It was some sort of a composite latex thing. And that was to accommodate the leech coming out of her mouth. The problem is it wasn't wide enough to go all the way. So the leech only could protrude only 3/4 of the way. And then they had to cut and then throw the stuff, like put it on. In terms of like with the editing and everything.
Which, just as an aside, we're gonna get to that when we talk about that scene too. How she kills technically 2 people. One I can get by strangulation, but the other one, like, did he just bleed to death? How?
Yes.
How'd you die?
The thing about it is, and this is a factoid that I saw just in one place. So what they were going for is the leech lady is supposed to have a hollow body with some sort of a mechanism inside. So when the leeches got the blood, her body, which was supposed to be like transparent or translucent, would have filled up.
Showing it. Yeah.
Yes. But it was too complicated. And you have to remember the budget for the entire movie was $400,000. That's it. They've done everything.
It's less than a 90-minute film, but still, that's impressive.
That's very impressive. And that's why there's a lot of problems with the movie itself. Yeah. We'll talk about it when we get to the body of work.
That is kind of important because this happened with with later stuff, but a lot with re-releases is Full Moon. They're not exactly the tightest ship. So on a lot of the re-releases, again, Blade was on every single cover, by the way, of all the Puppet Masters, except for a re-release of Puppet Master 1 and 2, where they accidentally put Gunslinger in on the first one, but he's not in until the second film.
Okay. I don't know who Gunslinger is, but yeah, I know
he's a 6-arm puppet that has guns. That's
very complicated. Yeah, very complicated. Yeah. One more thing I've got that it kind of touches on the fact that the Full Moon and Charles Band is a bunch of shitheads, is David Schmoeller, who he was the director. He was also the writer of the script, but he wanted to make sure the writing position is different from the director for some reason. And he went under the name Joseph G. Collodi. That was the pseudonym. That's the name in the credits. And it references Carlo Collodi, who created Pinocchio.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, and this is where Charles Band comes in, until today, David insists that he wasn't brought back on for the sequels because Charles Band wanted to make it look like he was the sole creator of the franchise. And also, oh, by the way, Schmoeller says that he still owes him residuals for Puppet Master.
I was going to say, because doesn't Charles Band technically own the rights to all the residuals?
He does.
Still under Full Moon? Yeah, I thought
he does. But David is still the director of this. On credit.
Yeah.
And also the writer on credit, even though it's under a pseudonym. Still hasn't got his residuals. It was in the same interview from, I think it was 1999.
Yeah.
Where he said all about Klaus Kinski and everything. Yeah. Oh. All right. That kind of brings us to the end of Behind the Screens. Yeah, wait a minute. I'm setting you up for this.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of movie, Oma Feelings wanted to discuss something that is like lore based for the entire franchise. As I pull my goddamn, go ahead.
Are you slowly falling down again?
Yes, twice.
So, okay, what's interesting about Puppet Master is there was really, it has such a weird continuity because according to Charles Band, every single film is of the same universe. So technically, when the puppets are found in Puppet Master, the original, they somehow spent some time over in Europe because they fought Nazis. Yes. In 4, there is Puppet Master Axis of Evil, and yeah, they worked for the Nazis at one point, and then they fought Nazis at one point.
Okay.
It's really weird, but it's like, how did they? I can't recall if they somehow ended up back in the bodega and at the exact place where Toulon left them, but it's just a very, very odd set of circumstances. Even though what's kind of interesting is the reason why the assassins that were sent after him spoke German.
Yeah.
Was because Schmoeller knew that Hitler was super into the occult. So he would be into that kind of thing. So
there is an explanation.
Toulon having the Egyptian like resurrection thing to animate the inanimate objects. Him going after Toulon. Yeah. Okay. So there's a little bit of an explanation there. And the correlation to them somehow getting to the Nazi side. I could kind of see it there, but I don't know how they got back to Bodega Bay.
First of all, welcome, Sally.
Yeah.
And I had traumatizing nightmares about this movie as a kid.
I don't know how. This movie's not scary. Dolls was actually kind of spooky.
Yeah, well, God damn it. And yeah, I didn't think this movie was scary at all. It was, it's not for children. But no. I shouldn't say anything because I actually did watch a lot of. I told you this, and I think I told you on like live on air. I've seen a lot of these horror movies when I was a kid, like 12, 13, 14 years old. Oh, yeah. I don't remember most of them. I don't even know like 90% of the names. So
what was so
rewatching? Yeah. Right. I was going to say rewatching like Puppet Master. I've seen Puppet Master when I was a kid, but when I rewatched it like 2 years ago, it was really a fresh watch for me because like a lot of things kind of jumbled in together. And I've said this many times. A lot of these horror movies I've only seen because you knew you would have seen tits or something, right? I wasn't in it for the gore. I was in it for the nudity, and horror does have a lot of nudity, including this movie.
Yeah, and that's why when we watched Father's Day, you're like, why do you have such a like why do I have such an affection for that? Because the end would like during that bit where they cut to like this is like Father's Day was supposed to be played on like a late night cable at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So that when they had the promo for Star Raiders, and they're like, at 3 or 5 on Astra on 6, your late night cable network. It's like, yes, that's the kind of shit I grew up with, staying up late to watch like B horror movies, you know? So that's why that movie has such a soft spot in my heart because they were making fun of it. But
One Punch Man said, I used to go to the local video store and watch pretty much anything under the full moon umbrella.
Yeah, I mean, One Punch Man just pulled out Dolls versus Doll Man. That is a deep cut.
Yeah, I know there's like I told this to all my feelings so many times. Like I know the horror community. I don't want to say community, but the horror community since like forever is like a tight knit group, and you're all into the same kind of weird and wacky movies. There are some of them are bad for badness sake, and some of them are good, and some of them are Mrs. Meth. She is not here, apparently. What are you doing? Okay. Very nice. Okay, cool.
Also, just as an aside, too, in this movie, Catherine O'Reilly left nothing to the imagination. I mean, outside of like full, like, it was almost full frontal. Almost.
The thing about it is, you try and look for Catherine O'Reilly on IMDb, you will be sorely disappointed. There's another Catherine O'Reilly with the same sort of Catherine with a Y.
Yeah.
And she is much younger than her. she is barely searchable. Yeah. I don't know why. She kind of looks like Barbara Crampton in a way.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. She has a sort of the same facial build.
I would say
she doesn't look exactly.
She looked a lot like a lot of the quintessential 80s blonde bombshell type characters in a film. That like when you see them in a movie at the beginning of a B horror movie, you're like, I'm gonna see her naked. Yep, I know it.
No, I know two things. A, she's gonna be naked, and B, she's going to die.
Yep,
definitely gonna die.
Yep.
Even if she doesn't have sex, she's going to die.
It's like as unfortunate as it was for the stereotype for a long period of time. Oh, it's a black dude. I better not get to like him because I know he's gonna die in a movie.
You know how rare that was. It was essentially a Star Trek meme.
Yeah,
back when like original Star Trek meme, like the 60s. Anyway. Enough rubble rousal and enough of lady
enough of Catherine O'Reilly arousal. Let's
God damn you.
Let's get to our first game of the night, which is
Missing Marky. See, this is exactly why you're supposed to be here. And no, I don't give me I wasn't supposed to be here today. All right. Missing Marky is where we take 10 posters of movies, have their text written off. We display them, and you guys in the chat will have to guess which movie this is with the lovely help of Mr. Oh My Feelings. This is a movie I have yet to watch, and you bugged me to watch.
It's surprisingly not bad.
I will be the judge of that. I did not like Sinners, by the way.
I know you didn't. Yeah, but it's like, well, if you just like a fun kind of odd action romp, yeah, because this is really not a horror film. And Paul's got it. It's way better than Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I'll tell you that much. Yes, that's a movie.
No, please, no. I'm gonna have to punch in for that one, I think.
Oh no, I don't think you need to. That was easy.
I know I don't need to. I just love this fucking poster. It took me a while. The older version, the sky would be white. I had a poster where the blue background is white, and kind of takes away because when you've got the blue, kind of punches into the rest of the things.
Yep, Paul's got it.
Yeah, Paul's got it again. It is Animal House. And One Punch Man hates this movie. Okay.
This is one of the first movies we reviewed.
Yeah.
We're
not going to re-review it.
No.
I love it, though. I mean, you can take this movie and you can shovel it.
I did love the conversation we had about KFC versus Pizza Hut and the worldwide global difference.
You mean Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I had the same conversation later on at a different podcast at a different time, and their minds were blown. They did not believe me. And then I showed them the clip where he says Pizza Hut and the mouth said Taco Bell.
Yep.
And they're like, no way.
Yep.
See, this is a movie I don't like.
This I don't like either. And it's one of Stephen King's like really first big adaptations.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it came out, what, 85, 86?
I think 84.
Really?
Yeah. Paul's got it.
Paul's got it.
I would say, like, just think of Prodigy.
Yeah.
Twisted.
Firestarter. Yes.
Oh, the remake is terrible, Paul. Oh, God, that remake is so bad.
I didn't watch the remake. Fuck that shit. Come on. This movie kind of fell by the wayside. I think it came out right after Anaconda, and people were not having it. And what's her face? No, the girl from Romeo and Michelle. Yes, this is Mimic.
Yeah.
The chick from Romeo and Michelle, this one.
I don't know why I always conflate that with Species, and I know they're different and
they came out roughly the same time.
Because that was Natasha Henstridge was in Species. Yeah.
Yes, but this is not the one. Mira Sorvino, thank you, Senator.
This movie on rewatch is fucking awful.
Didn't she get the Oscar for this?
I think so.
This is the one that she got the Oscar for. Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Sanders got it.
Silver Linings Playbook. I have not seen this movie.
It's not good. Would not recommend.
I may need to.
And Demi Moore, we went over Demi Moore when we were talking about
the Substance.
Yeah. Like, what a fucking G in this movie. It's like, don't worry about it. Listen, everybody. No, I'm making sure everybody gets paid.
Yeah. Big G. And Sanders got it too. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. I know I know it's silly, it's stupid, it's overblown. The acting in this movie, but put aside the story, but the acting in this one, the editing, the way that they explained really technical, heavy stuff with comedy is so fucking good. Plus, the story is super compelling. It is Big Short. Big Short. It's not like in my top 20 of all time, but it's like one of my personal favorite. It's probably in my top 100 if I think about it, like seriously.
This movie I hated, and Paul's already got it.
This movie at all too. And Paul's got it.
Oh, they found it. The book was, it's the Bible. Ugh, fuck off.
That's the thing about this book that I did not understand. So the surprise reveal, sorry for spoiling it. The surprise reveal is that this was the Bible. And I'm not joking. I thought they were talking about the Bible the whole time. Like it's the Book of Eli. Okay, I get it. It's like the Book of Revelations, the Book of Joan, okay, I get where they were going. It started the movie, it was an apocalypse, and I was like, are they like going for the Bible at the end? And then it was at the end, it was like, this is what disappoints me. So I knew exactly what was going on the whole time.
Yep.
The whole time. All right.
That was a very, very rare Denzel miss.
Actually, I had another one, but this one's easy. Which one is this? Come on. It's you. You're up.
I don't remember.
It's maybe Jet the chat Li. Obviously.
No, I don't remember. Oh,
Paul has got it. It is The One.
I don't remember The One at all.
It's where there's multiverse and he's him in all the multiverses, but sometimes he's bad and sometimes he's good. And it's like a Highlander thing where they kill each other and then they get their
there can
powers.
only be one. Oh, fuck.
There can only be one.
Already, fuck you, movie. No, I definitely have not seen that one either. And I will be not be watching that one, which is The One.
It is so ridiculous. It is really ridiculous because what happens is when one gets killed, their power divides between all of them.
So
it's not like the one guy gets stronger.
It almost kind of is like Highlander in a lot of ways.
It's exactly like Highlander, but in Highlander, when a guy kills a guy, he gets his powers by himself. So there's always like one guy.
And also, what's super weird about the Highlander too? Did you do you know that the whole mythos around Highlander, how fucking dumb it is at the very end? Because they're all truly like, admittedly, like they're essentially an alien species.
No, you're talking about Highlander 2, The Quickening.
Yes.
We started somewhere else. The first Highlander was good. The Quickening made it really ridiculous.
Well, except for a certain Scotsman trying to be a Spaniard, you're like, what?
Who essentially gets like his head chopped off, but oddly, when Connor McLeod needs him, then he will reappear.
Yeah,
because he's not supposed to kill Connor McLeod at the end and be the one. I don't know. I don't know about that. All right.
Oh, all right, well, I do love me some Carla Gugino, so I may have to see it, Paul.
Yes, but I don't think she's naked in that one. So. Maybe pass.
I'll just go watch the Marv bathroom scene in Sin City again and be like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah. All right, cool. The Puppet Master. You know what? The best thing about this movie is, apart from the nudity, okay? William Hickey. William Hickey is, I was waiting for him to like smoke a cigar and drop it and catch one of the dolls on fire. That's a joke. But the thing about the Puppet Master is, at least at the beginning, this whole intro is all about making you understand what the powers of the Puppet Master really are, like what they really are, but they're not telling you.
Spell really does, and also like it really makes sense on like how the dolls are so kind of, I don't know, I would say really kind of complacent and almost kind and passive under Toulon's tutelage. And again, like he writes it in his journal where like, I fear if someone were to actually like have malicious intent, if they were to be able to control them.
Yeah, and it's so weird because and I have it in my notes, but I didn't mention it because I thought it was it's fine. He has quite a few of these animated dolls where he hides them from the Germans, where we don't really have any explanation why is he hiding them. You mentioned that later in the franchise, we kind of get an explanation why the Germans are after him because of Hitler, the occult, all that stuff. But putting aside everything that came after this, when we watch this, let's say for the very first time, we're like, okay, there's a lookout doll. And there's a doll he's working on that you can see how he works his magic on.
Yes, that's Jester, and Jester's in multiple sequels.
Yeah, I get it. And the other dolls don't actually reappear. And they don't have an part. The only doll that kind of has some sort of a part in the intro is Blade.
Yeah, because Blade's running around doing they for some odd reason, I don't know why they made them do breathing sounds.
Yeah,
because it sounds like it several times like he's heavy breathing.
Yes,
And also when he's running, when he's under Toulon's kind of powers at the time, or Toulon is the one who's like has his influence on him. When he smacks himself on an end table, he falls over in a Tweety Bird, like a cartoon sound plays. You're like,
yes.
What?
It's really the whole sequence is really weird.
Kind of wacky.
But essentially, we do get glimpses of what is going on without a lot of explanation.
Yeah. Which, it does make sense why Toulon would hide this and like his reveal of it. Because honestly, if the Axis powers were to get it, and like they were to make essentially they could make the Jewish version of golems.
Yes.
They could make like a giant, like unstoppable giant metal or whatever material monsters that would be literally unkillable, where they could just keep going.
Regardless, they will have an army, even if the army dies, because I think Gallagher says it at the end. Well, you other than completely shattering my body, I am immortal. So what they'll have is just a continuing wave of like unstoppable soldiers, and when they do get stopped, there's still more coming.
Well, and it was Frank who says that to Carissa, like, what would you do if you eventually ended up getting the powers of Toulon? Like, I take over the world.
Yes. And essentially one of the things that is the big theme here, and Toulon says it, it's like, I'm not going to use this power for bad. And essentially everyone else who's chasing this power is using it for bad things. As sort of Toulon, I don't know, he understands that they're coming, and the only way to make sure the power doesn't go to like into evil hands is A, hide the secret, and B, kill the man who knows the secret. Ergo, he commits suicide.
Well, the thing is too, is when he does kill himself, what I don't understand is why he didn't just burn the papyrus that has the spell in it.
There are a lot of things that don't make sense.
Because I'm like, if you don't want anybody to use it for evil, then just destroy it.
Yes. I don't know. Maybe he wanted the secret to be alive still.
For someone else to find it in the future. It's just like, again, that's why, that kind of just reminds me of Hellraiser in so many ways. Because, the man who made the puzzle box, like, again, after you die, when somebody gets it the next time, just fucking take a hammer to the goddamn thing.
Well, there wouldn't be a movie if we destroy it.
I mean, it's just like, I don't need to figure out what the configuration is. I just need to take a goddamn power tool to this thing.
There's sort of a thing, and I think it comes off in the most unlikely places. And I'll tell you what it is Scott telling Dr. Evil, why don't we just go to my room?
I got a gun. We can
kill them both.
Bang, bang, bang. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Because it was like sharks. Because I put lasers on their heads because even they deserve a warm meal.
Yes. And that kind of sums up the whole movie magic, or like problems with we need to escalate things until we have to solve everything. That's the point. It's like, you can't have him burn the papyrus, because as soon as he burns it, the rest of the movie is pointless.
Now, technically, the puzzle box can be destroyed. It's the manifestation of what's inside it can't be destroyed. The eventual like portal. So the portal will go to a different object. But everyone's after the box that the guy made. So destroy the box.
Yeah. And then, of course, once the intro ends, and we do get glimpses of the fact that this is like pre-war or older, because
it's 1939.
The cars are 1930s cars.
Yeah, because it was actually says Bodega Bay 1939.
Yes,
was the opening scroll there. Yeah.
I
do love the one lady who did see Blade running by. It looks like it was inflation.
Yeah.
Little tiny Klaus. And him knocking on the door with his hook.
Can I show this? Fuck it. I'll show it for a little bit.
That's fine.
It looks like the blood looks really not bloodish.
Yeah.
And that's my point is this. This is after Reanimator. This is 89. So all the gore stuff throughout the 80s, the blood could look a lot more real, but it doesn't. It actually does look like fucking ketchup.
Well, I do believe too, again, with their budget being so minimal, I think the budget was actually under what Reanimator was, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes.
And Reanimator was what 86?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we've got sort of an introduction to the main characters. One is Alex, who is the dreamer, and he dreams that leeches are leeching blood off of him. But he also dreams about that dance sequence. Is it here that he dreams about the dance sequence?
That's later.
That's later.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's after the fortune teller. And then we've got the fortune teller, Dana. Yeah.
And again, like I love it's Barbara Commoner's character. It was just listed as Carnival Woman. She doesn't have a name.
No.
But her boyfriend's name is Buddy. Like, Buddy can't do anything. He didn't even graduate from high school. Just talking shit about him to his face. It's like, oh no, he's gonna build a shopping mall. And I'm like, see, I completely forgot about that until I rewatched it again the other day. And I'm like, did Barbara shopping mall? Oh, you son of a bitch, Schmoeller.
and to me, the ultimate thing is the Dana actually can like tell fortunes.
Well, and she actually has the power to actually convoke spells because most of the dolls can't hurt them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the crazy part. The crazy part is she can fortune tell, but she acts like she can't. So when you watch this, you're like, wow, what a weird woman to be in this mix. And then you realize, oh, she is an actual witch.
Yeah.
Like she can do all these things.
Because she has a premonition of her own death being killed by Blade.
Yes. I want to have this part on. It's like she, in the middle of this fortune telling, she has this premonition. And you're like, she's probably faking it. Because you just saw Alex. And you're like, what is going on? What is this thing? It looks kooky. It looks weird.
Yep.
But it all kind of coalesce. As soon as you realize all of them are like psychics of sorts, like, okay, I get it. And then, of course, the couple where
Carissa and Frank. So this is the weird thing too, is there is no setup as to how each of them got invited to go to the mansion. Like Carissa, she gets a very odd side premonition later, but Carissa had no foresight of it. Neither did Frank. Dana did by seeing her own death. And Alex had the nightmare about the leech woman, and then also like a little bit about Neil Gallagher, the primary antagonist. That's about it. But everybody else got nothing until this whole scene where they are the horniest researchers ever. Because apparently Frank can see into people's minds and see their thoughts. Because he's seeing this girl's fantasy and going, it's kind of hot.
Yeah, it's kind of hot. It's like,
and he's like,
hey,
hey, baby, are you seeing this shit? This is what we kind of want to do later.
Yeah. Yeah. Frank is it's filthy. Oh, he is
filthy Frank. He's filthy Frank, yes. But during the middle of that, he gets the call from Alex going, again, they're all psychics who go like, I've been expecting your call. Well, of course. But how did you know?
How'd you know?
Yeah, we're all gonna go to the Bodega Bay Inn to go see Neil. who everybody's pissed at because they assumed that he fucked off with all the research.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. So Bodega Bay, if you know or don't know, is after the Alfred Hitchcock's Bodega Bay, The Birds.
Yep.
Now, please remind me, is Bodega Bay a real place in California?
I don't believe so.
It is not real.
Yeah.
Although if you type in Bodega Bay in California, it'll give you a spot. Not only does it give you a spot, it also gives you a picture of what the ocean and the like big rocks that you get at the start of this movie, not The Birds.
Oh, come on. They should have had the beginning of The Birds.
And if you think I'm kidding, a little bit of show and tell. It's a village in California, by the way. It does not exist. It does not exist. Let me show you. No.
He hit the wrong button. He'll be back in a second.
I said no. And it went, yes, you're out of here. Let me just do this. Of course, my shared screen is no longer sharing.
No, don't worry. I said, like, he hit the wrong button. He'll be back.
It hit the wrong button. This is Bodega Bay. And if you look at the pictures, oh, look. It's the same picture that you had in the movie.
Yep.
Yes, this place does not exist.
Fantastic.
It's so weird. It even has a map that tells you where it is, and there's no such place. It says a village. It does not exist.
It doesn't exist, yeah.
There are other pictures. You know where they're from? The Birds, but they're not black and white. They're actual color as I descent into madness. So the gang reaches the hotel and they realize, oh, he was married? Really?
Yeah. Everyone's like, he is a real piece of shit. like, what? Okay. All right.
We don't want to speak ill of the dead, but he was an asshole.
So, yeah.
I was like,
well, Dana does at dinner. Yeah. Dana speaks some real ill. But so they all meet, and there's a meet that thing between Alex and Megan where you're already like, okay, so you got to, again, once you've seen enough horror films, even when I was a kid, I'm like, okay, so everyone's going to die except for those two. And there you go.
And yeah, you kind of realize, yeah.
And the reveal that apparently Neil shot himself in the head, but I'm like, you can't do that kind of reconstruction. That's what they call a closed casket.
Yes. I like the fact that Dana takes like this needle, puts it like into his sternum.
Into his heart. Like she.
Yeah. And yeah, he is dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Because there's no blood coming out.
Yeah.
I guess. He's fully embalmed, which is something that you probably guessed it because he is a walking doll.
Yeah. And then Dana casting the protection spells, but then you have the innkeeper and the interim going, "Don't touch the body." That's Teresa, by the way.
Teresa is a filthy piece of shit.
Oh yeah, she's sneaking in because Dana's actually like doing protection spells on the different locations and everything, and she's just trying to keep an eye on everything.
And now there are some theories. Is Teresa reanimated?
Not yet. She is later.
No, I don't mean now in the movie. I mean at the very end of the movie. Is she a reanimated?
Oh yeah, she is.
Person.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, that's something I did not pick up 2 years ago when I
you have
watched this
to
for
wonder
the very
though,
first time.
who reanimated her? Was it Neil or was it Megan?
That's what I was going
because
for.
We'll talk about that at the last shot of the movie when we get there.
This is the whole linchpin of the entire movie. Why is Gallagher reanimated? Because he cannot reanimate himself.
Yeah.
Hold on to that thought. We'll get to the reveal. Not that it matters, but yeah. I love the fact that
Carissa has that version, or like they're trying to already make it worse, but like they're trying to already they're trying to really portray Neil as the villain. So like, oh yeah, there's this thing where he definitely tried to he did successfully R-word a girl in the elevator.
You can say on this channel you can say both R words.
Yeah,
both retarded and rape are acceptable because YouTube has.
Well, he evidently. I would say he did not retard the girl.
No, he did not retard the girl. That is incorrect. He essentially raped a girl, and Clarissa is like, "Oh shit!"
And Carissa is such a fucking freak. She just is like, she sees all the sex stuff. And is like, yeah, I pick up on that vibe. Because it's right after this, you're like, oh, she sees something traumatizing. She gets into the hotel room, and then it's like Clark Gable and another actress from the 30s that were in the Bodega Bay Inn. Like, she sees them fucking and is like, yeah, I am all about this right now.
Yes.
And you're like, that took a real different turn. Weren't you just mortified?
Bodega Bay does not exist like Boyega's movie career. Thank you.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. So because you're super horny and Frank is an asshole, why don't you just go and take a shower? Because that's what you do. No, I mean
that's the bath. That's a little bit
later.
later. But I did like the fact that right there they did have the first bit of it's the first appearance of Pinhead in the Puppet Master franchise.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the there.
Yeah. And you have the dwarf actress's hands.
There are a lot of stuff that I found very endearing about this movie. And one of them is the obvious like animatronics in this, that it just looks too obvious. And this is something that
the clear stop motion as well. Like
yeah. The fact that you were not able to do anything but stop motion at the time is like, okay, I get it. And it also puts it in that category of like Ghoulies for me, where it's like small rubber monsters, but it's not quite there. Critters, but not really, because Critters didn't have a lot of movement. Where in Puppet Master, or in the puppets in Puppet Master, there's a lot of body movement. In Pinhead, there's the hands. In
as an aside, Ghoulies was actually another one of my choices for next month, by the way. It was going to be on the list, but like, everybody knows Ghoulies, though.
I might be persuaded.
We may say that for October, though.
We could.
Yeah. But anyway.
It's not a movie that I really want to watch again, but
no.
It's one of the, like, Puppet Master and Ghoulies and others. I've actually made it my my thing to watch when I revamped the channel and just made it into movie reviews. Those two reviews, they're not good, but go watch them. It's like a 5-minute review of like two terrible movies.
Oh yeah,
because I genuinely think that Puppet Master is not a good movie at all.
Oh no!
If this was not obvious until now,
I'm such a fan of the franchise. I'm wearing a Puppet Master T-shirt right now that I own. That is true.
Oh my god! Now, Dana. I wanted to talk about Dana because this is the dinner, right? Where she
the dinner,
like,
which
full
I love
blast
so fucking much. The condemnation and like the one line where she says, I prefer to think of myself as a nasty bitch. And I'm like,
yeah,
I love this character.
Yes,
just give me a full Dana movie.
The one thing I don't get is she's supposed to be a Southerner, but she talks like a Southern gentleman rather than a woman.
Yeah.
Her accent is horrendous. Like horrendous.
Yeah, that's Irene Miracle who plays her. Yeah.
And she torments this poor girl, Megan. Now, at this point, we think she's a poor girl.
Yeah.
Because she acts like it. But she is like, if you look at it on the face value, right? Megan just lost her husband. And Dana, who is an outsider visitor, essentially tells her that she's a gold digger and her husband's an asshole.
No, she's not a gold digger. Her husband.
Her husband. Sorry. Her husband was a gold digger.
Did you ever think, sweetheart, that he married you for your money?
Now, pay attention because this is 1/3 into the movie. Nothing really happened.
Yeah, nothing. You've only
not
seen...
yet. But
after,
this is regular for
I would say
horror movies.
After 1939, you've only seen one of the puppets so far, which is Pinhead. That's all you've seen.
Yeah. And the first kind of death scene is it's really weird because I think, is it Dana that says to Teresa she's gonna be killed near a fireplace? And she says it like off the cuff.
She's mentioned like, "Oh, you bet him on the fire, hon." Yeah.
Something like she kind of predicts her being dead at the fireplace.
Yeah.
Essentially. And when it does happen, it's Pinhead. And to be honest, it's almost a 7-minute scene because you hear the piano
It's all
playing.
set up. Set up, almost no payoff.
Yeah, it's like piano playing a little bit, and then she turns around, then she turns back, and then the piano plays a little bit more, and then she goes to check it, and there's nothing there. And
well, I want to say too, right before that scene too, you do have just that aside too of that building relationship between Alex and Megan, where you think something might happen by the end, where they're going to end up together, which they don't, which I thought was weird. But he explains to her. Again, apologizing for Dana, and then explains all the characters, like what they are, what their specialties are, and why they're here.
This is a full exposition dump. Because up until this point, you don't actually know what is going on. Because you can guess that they have some sort of powers. And again, up until this point, you don't realize that Dana is she actually has powers. She kind of looks like a kook because when you meet her, she acts like a kook.
Yeah.
And when you get Alex to explain it to Megan, they're like, everything is sort of, this is where we kind of start the movie. This is the even playing field for us and the characters together. Because up until this point, we're lost. Up until this expedition jump.
Yeah.
And then we have the whole Teresa being killed bit.
And then Neil's corpse is just randomly in the parlor, and the three, like, they think it's Teresa that's doing it to fuck with them.
Yeah. And Megan kind of gets startled, and I wanted to get this shot. It's like, oh my God, somebody moved the body. Who could it be? It's like sort of a murder mystery where the murder already happened. And
in so many ways, this movie, have you ever read Goosebumps?
I have heard of it. I have not read it.
Yeah, so it's like a children's thing, like Night of the Living Dummy. That's what this reminds me of.
Okay.
That's a literal book. And there are sequels to it as well.
Is it like Weekend with Bernie's, but
oh no, it's like a murderous, malicious dummy.
So kind of like Gallagher. Not really.
There is an incantation that brings the dummy to life too, because of course. There always has to be.
Yeah. There's always has to be. Like Megan, faints, like, oh my God. I like it. So it's fainting without actually looking like a fainting. Then when she wakes up, it's like, what happened? Who moved it? Like, who moved the body? It's like, oh, fine, we put it back.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We've put it back.
And then right after that, we have to go. So I don't know if that bathtub was full before Carissa got in. Because she's having visions of a lesbian couple that apparently spent the entire week in the bathtub, where I'm like, first of all, you got to start chafing. And also, did you have to eat?
I want to say I don't care. And in my version, that scene does not exist. I'm not joking. The lesbian scene does not exist on my copy.
Oh, no, they don't show it.
Okay.
The Clark Gable thing where she's getting visions
of
it
the Clark Gable thing was before that. She was massaging herself on the bed, and Frank is like, am I going to take advantage of this? No, we have dinner. So Clarissa is there, and she has...
It's Carissa. No, Clarissa explains it all. This is Carissa.
It says Clarissa Stamford. That's her name.
I always said it's Clarissa. Well, anyway.
C-A-R-I.
Yeah, Carissa.
Oh, Carissa. No, there's an L here. Never mind.
Go.
Fuck you, Google. Fuck you. Fuck you and your Gemini AI. Fuck off.
Go.
No, it's literally in the cast. Catherine O'Reilly. By the way, the picture is the younger Catherine O'Reilly. And it says Carlissa.
So that's Carlissa. That's Carlissa.
Carlissa.
No, it's Carissa. And Clarissa was that's a fucking TV show from the 90s.
Yeah, I know. With what's her face? Oh, the blonde chick. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyway.
So another blonde chick. Let me put her up on screen and take it off because YouTube.
Yeah. So she has that, and then it leads to basically like it's Frank's research time. Where so if they are mid fucking, she gets more clairvoyant power, so they're trying to bring back Neil's memory in her brain in order to find the research.
I could not understand why. Except for the fact that all I knew about this couple is these are some horny motherfuckers.
Yes. Well, that too, and also too, like during while he's doing annotated notes, so he's like also using multiple different apparati, which is like, are you about to get pegged, sir? Because I think you are.
Because he surprises her as I was a burglar and now we have to have sex. And like, are you acting out a porno movie? Oh, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, he is.
I think a little bit.
He is. As when they're laying down, it's like, yeah, write everything down because we might need to like do it later with some toys and stuff. It's like, really? Like, you deserve to die today.
Well, again, it's the 80s concept. If you're fucking, you're gonna die. That's the way it's gonna go.
Now,
so we do have Dana casting spells over Alex's and her room in order for protection, which Alex finds very odd. And it's not until later when they have the little thing where, like, we can rearrange some furniture ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, because she said she says like, I couldn't sleep because they're rearranging the furniture over there.
Alex says that, yeah.
And she says the same. Why don't we do it? And it's like, I'm not into you, Dana. You seem like a freak to me.
I think I'm pretty good. Good.
Like, he didn't have to say it, but we all kind of knew what was he going for.
Yeah. Then we have Carissa tying Frank up, which is the setup for the payoff later.
Yes, she ties him up, and then she kind of notices something on the floor or a
No,
noise.
they're full on fucking for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And it's loud.
Yes. Very, very loud. Because...
But in the interim, we do see that Dana's magic seems to work because Blade is actually in Alex's room, but doesn't attack him.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
And so Blade moving the chair as that tiny puppet. I wish they do a remake of this just so we could have the little bit of the puppet moving the chair.
He uses the hook,
yeah,
but he only uses it on one leg of the chair, which would probably not go as well as you think.
No,
and
because when does little hook hand pop off?
Maybe or maybe not. And what I was thinking is the design of Blade is the fact that both of his eyes have these little daggers.
Yeah.
And what happens is when his cartoonishly his eyes supposed to go pop out because he sees something like sex or anything sex or nudity, his things jettison outside for a little bit, and it's like, oh, that's a great design.
Side note, they shoot off his weapons in later movies.
Oh my god.
If you couldn't see that one coming from a mile away.
I could, but and I like the fact that Dana has
Dana with dog. Leroy. Oh, Leroy. Little puppers.
And you don't understand why is she so attached to this dog until the very end when everything kind of becomes really clear. And the dog, the payoff of the dog is the setup for the entire reveal of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's a really smart way of writing a setup and a payoff that it comes out of absolute nowhere, which is always great. Always great. There we go. I got it. Yes, I know it's ridiculous. I know. But it makes sense that he can push a chair because he just claws it and grabs it.
Well, but again, someone like the guy again, Neil later is able to pop off Pin's head like that. Again, well, when you try to push, when does a little claw hand go boop?
Yeah. And with a little bit of claymation thing is the drill. Was it a drill head or drill bit head? Tunneler. Okay, yeah. Tunneler.
So the whole thing is he goes from room to room. He sees. Well, he got Alex's room. He sees Dana alone with the dog. He can't get in there too. So then he goes to Carissa and Frank's room and sees them just fucking.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this door open. Tunneler, you go for it.
Yeah.
And Carissa's the one like, I think someone is in the room, Frank. Frank is blindfolded and tied up. So it's like, okay.
And he thinks it's a part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when he hears the commotion, but is like, Carissa, and the leech lady comes on top of him and starts to puppet kiss him, not really kiss him, and he's turned on.
And apparently the leech lady bites his nipple, and that's a good sign.
Yes, because Frank, like I said, is filthy.
Yes,
really filthy.
Again, we didn't say. Again, Tunneler killed Carissa by just apparently drilling right through her mouth.
Yes, but we don't see it. The thing about it is, you don't actually see too much gore in this one.
No, we see the aftermath.
Yeah, you always see like implied gore, and it does come together at the very end on the reveal of Gallagher himself. Of course, I can't really show too much. I will.
I think you can show it just like coming the leech out of her mouth. Yeah.
that's the like I said, it only goes up for about 2/3 of the actual leech's body, and then they cut away to it just falls on Frank.
I still have no idea how the hell that would have killed him, though.
Bloodletting?
Not that fast.
Bloodletting with like 7 leeches? I don't know.
Well, because eventually with the leeches, unless they just have an impossible capacity to consume blood, they would, fill up and burst like a balloon.
Why are you being like this?
Because it's the only death that doesn't make any sense.
Fine. Okay. Dana's death.
Dana's death. Again, also, why did the dolls target Dana? Dana was actually being nice.
I don't know. The only reason I
think so is because of how she was mean to Megan.
Yes. That's where I was going for. And the fact that supposedly Gallagher, the thing is this, before the reveal itself, you think Gallagher controls these puppets because he discovers Toulon's secret, and he's using the puppets to do his bidding because he's now the puppet master, or he proclaims to be.
Yeah.
Because he discovers the secret, he controls these puppets. Plus, he has some sort of a motive to take care of all of these psychics, because as soon as they're all dead, it's like the only people who can stop him because they know about this puppet magic thing from the Egyptians. But also the Germans knew it too. There's something that isn't quite there, but essentially the motive for Gallagher to kill everybody is the fact that they're psychics and they can stop them. Dana can because she has magic, right?
Yeah.
And Alex can just see the future.
Would you think about it? It makes so much sense how Neil himself in the big reveal, why when Dana goes into her room, she finds Neil sitting in her chair and she does a spell on him and it doesn't actually work. Do you know why?
Because
he's not the puppet master.
He's not the puppet master. Yeah. He's not the puppet master.
Yeah.
But it's so weird that she finds him in her room and she doesn't put 2 and 2 together at all that he's animated. I don't get it. I don't get it. But then, of course, she gets attacked by Pinhead. She fights back.
Who immediately breaks her leg. Where I'm like, God damn, that's 0 to 100 real quick there, bud.
Yeah. And then
just starts like getting on and start beating the shit out of her in the hallway. And then what's great too is the defense of anyone who's ever like what horror villain could I take? It's Chucky. Well, I just pick him up and throw him. That's what she does several times to Pinhead, and he keeps coming back.
And this is stupidity, and I'll tell you why. She throws him downstairs, then she takes the elevator to go downstairs.
I don't know why she didn't crawl to Alex's room.
I didn't either, but she had to die, so she is going to die. So
apparently also like her premonitions, seeing the future, like it's a guaranteed pass. So fate's a thing in this universe.
Yes.
So she knew she's gonna die.
But she still fought it.
Yeah.
And this is where kind of we get to see Jester with his like sinister face, because he keeps changing faces into like the O phase, the sad face, all of that. He has all the range of emotions. And it is set up. I don't know if they were thinking about making a sequel with this, but sequel came in a year later.
I think so.
1990 or the start of 1991, I think. And they're all went to like home video. None of them went to theater.
Oh, yeah. Well, all full moon films did.
And apparently a lot of them made a lot of money. like a lot of money.
Oh yeah. The VHS rentals on this was crazy.
Yeah. And of course, at this point, this is where Megan kind of, I remembered that my husband renovated everything, and I think he found a secret. It's like,
yeah, like Toulon's journal, and I read it, and here's all the things where Toulon says this, and it's like,
couldn't you say that in the first exposition dump? Maybe.
And it's revealed at the end that it's actually just Alex's premonition dream.
Yes.
Where I'm like, did you not learn anything from one of the most reviled endings of a series of all time?
I guess he couldn't. I guess he couldn't. I like the fact that there are some bits and pieces of writing which I actually did like. Is the whole playing on you're already been played on with your psyche, but this is playing on your psyche within Alex because he's the last one left. You don't essentially think he's going to die. But, again, he hasn't had sex, so he's still a virgin.
Well, they have the dream within a dream, too, where he wakes up from this, and then he wakes up with the 3 decapitated heads of his friends at the foot of his bed, where you're like...
Yeah.
That scene didn't make any sense at all, why they threw that in there.
Maybe to remind you that they just got killed, even though, 10 minutes have passed. And of course, once he wakes up, Megan is still at his door knocking, which he did in his dream.
Yeah.
It's this is the point where, okay, this is trying to be good filmmaking and trying to do something to play with your psyche that would actually make some sort of a weird sense. Okay. I don't mean make sense in terms of, this is real rational. No, I mean make sense in terms of we're playing into the dream within a dream within a dream kind of a thing. And you're slowly, literally unraveling it backwards. And this is where this is the sort of the real world where she knocks on his door. He wakes up, he tells her about the dream, and she tells him about Toulon and all that.
And as they're going up there, it's already a premonition that he's already had. So he's already finishing her sentences as she begins to speak.
Yes.
So it's
yeah. And she seems to not understand what is going on, but she actually does understand what's going on.
Yeah, because she actually flips to the exact right page. She had it marked and ready to go. See, Toulon said here, if they were to bring them back and under anyone else's control, they could be used for evil. See?
Yeah.
Toulon had it right here. Uh-huh. Sure. This is your first time reading this, right, Megan? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, Alex is not smart.
No.
Even though
he's a Yale professor? What?
He is a Yale professor of anthropology. I'm not going to say what I wanted to say about professors in universities, academia, and such, because I think most of them are dumb. And that is that. Yeah. All right. Yes, we are dumb. All right. Let's take a pause. Let's take a nice little long pause and play our second game of the night. It is Cinema Deathmatch.
Round 1, fight.
And we will wrap up shortly right after this game, by the way.
So we can do a little bit longer today.
Yeah.
A couple more. Because again, this movie's very short. We're at 53 minutes, I would say.
Oh, we're close to the end.
Yeah, I mean
we're farther than 53 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Right? All right. Cinema Deathmatch is where we take two movies, pitch them together, and see which one is the best one. If there's no discernible difference between the two, both of them are good, or both of them are bad, we fall into our criteria, which is Saturday evening, Friday evening, out with the boys, out with the girls, out with your significant other. Two movies in a vacuum. Which one will we pop in? Chat participation is most welcome. It is American Splendor or Short Circuit. Two distinctly far from each other as you can get.
Okay.
Choose.
I do believe that American Splendor was the rise of Paul Giamatti's dramatic acting career. Really, that got him. I think the role in Sideways was American Splendor.
When was Sideways like 2000?
2004.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would have to go with, obviously it's given the criteria at Short Circuit. It's just watch it anytime, because American Splendor sometimes can be a bit of a slog, and you hate the main character for a lot of that film.
Yeah. The thing about American Splendor, I actually like the movie.
Yeah. Oh, I do too.
I think
Yeah.
it's a really well-made movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a concept movie because the guy in it is he's a weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the real guy is a really weird guy, and it has to do with comic strips and him being thrusted into sort of stardom without actually having a star-studded life. It's
correct. Yeah.
a really weird kind of a movie, but I would go with Short Circuit because it's just so much fun.
It's the criteria. Yeah.
It's just so much fun. They're both really good, and it's in their own way. It's going to be Short Circuit. Ever After or Carlito's Way? Ever After, it's a take on the Cinderella story.
Yeah,
and Carlito's Way is another gangster movie starring Al Pacino that was not very good.
I would rather watch Carlito's Way. At least had some fun bits in it. Ever After is boring.
You took the boring out of my mouth. I did not like Carlito's Way that much. It's not a terrible movie.
Hey, a movie we talked about backstage.
We talk about this movie backstage. I think it was yesterday. I've seen bits and pieces of it. The only bit that I actually did like was starring Woody Harrelson. Rocky V is a terrible movie. Not to mention is a terrible Rocky movie within the franchise. It does not. It's not good.
And it was, what was the other one? I'm sorry, Paul, you can correct me on this one, or just let me know which one it is. Because there were two films that came out. The other film starred Ashton Kutcher and somebody else, but it was the same concept that came out the exact same year.
It's with Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
They came out the same year, and it's essentially Friends with Benefits. I think they got married in Las Vegas, and then they kind of not stay married or not stay together. It's one of Brittany Murphy's last movies. And
well, I will say that, but Friends with Benefits was a better movie, and actually, Friends with Benefits is still kind of funny. It still has some really good jokes in it. So
the thing about Friends with Benefits, when you watch it today, it kind of reminds me, oh yeah, this is the moment where flash mobs came to die, because they had a dancing flash mob in the movie at the very end of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's after the whole craze of the flash mob already has passed. But by the time the movie came out,
I was going to say also, like, this is where, like, this is after Superbad. Like that was like the last kind of that comedy rush that happened starting with Old School and ending right about there. The 2000s glut of like really good comedies, some really bad comedies too in there, but a lot of comedies.
Okay, so I've switched over numero 9 because I haven't seen it. Hateful Eight or Fast Times at Ridgemond High.
Okay,
I'm just checking for my own sake. Go ahead.
So, I know people. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, Paul. Love and Other Drugs. Yeah. Besides the Phoebe Cates scene, I really don't like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I really don't like that movie. I find Sean Penn fucking annoying as shit. I do not like Spicoli in any way, shape, or form. The Hateful Eight,
dude.
The Hateful Eight has some of, I think, the best actual Tarantino comedy bits in it.
You know what is the connecting dot between the two movies? They both had Jennifer Jason Leigh in it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I was trying to think. Yeah.
Young Jennifer Jason Leigh, old Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Really? Jennifer Jason Leigh, who did not think she was ever going to say things like that on camera.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah. To me, it's going to be Hateful Eight. Fast Times at Ridgemont High is one of those like growing up high school movies that were good, but were good at the time. And yeah, the Phoebe Cates thing is fine. I like Phoebe Cates not for the nudity and her face, because I loved her in Gremlins. I've seen Gremlins way before that. I've seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fantastic Gremlins as well.
Yeah. But Hateful Eight. I rewatched Hateful Eight, not like recently. It's not that bad. I don't know why people don't. I prefer it to Django. I actually do prefer it to Django.
I do as well. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Judge Dredd.
This one's so fucking easy, and we were just talking about this movie backstage, and you know what it is already.
Train Spotting, easy. I love Judge Dredd, unequivocally. I know it's a bad movie.
And I love Armand Desante the entire time. He's like, I'm trying to do my best Sylvester Stallone impression. While playing Rico. It sounds
You want the beginning? I am the beginning. I love that movie. Damn. Right. Apollo 11 or Robots. I don't like either of those, by the way.
I would have to go Robots because Apollo 11 is kind of like Apollo 13. I fell asleep.
I would watch Apollo 11. Just because the people who made Ice Age made this, and I was like, it's the same kind of fucking humor.
Pretty much.
Not for me. Dallas Buyers Club or 3:10 to Yuma, the remake.
Which, we're talking about February films. One that's not so gruesome was going to be Dallas Buyers Club, was going to be on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's not a movie. It's a what happens after you.
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in that.
I would still go with Dallas Buyers Club, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't big on 3:10 to Yuma either, but you know what? I will go. I'll go with Dallas Buyers Club. Both of these movies are like one and dones for me.
Yeah. I would rather.
I don't need to see them again.
What was it? Paul, remind me. Is it the coward who shot Jesse James?
Oh, it has like a long title.
Yeah, but I would rather watch that than 3:10 to Yuma.
The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Yeah. That is the most horrendous title for a movie.
Way too goddamn long. Yeah.
Just a bit too long.
But I would rather watch that than 3:10 to Yuma.
It's right there besides Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Yeah.
The title is bad.
Which Tu Wong Fu, they should have just remade Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, because that's kind of what that movie is.
They did remake Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Yeah.
Right. I've not seen Topper Returns. But I have seen Stellar.
Oh,
Stellar or Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, come on. Good Morning Vietnam. That's too easy.
Easy. Too easy, right? It's just too easy. What? It's the Hebrew.
Teeth.
You were laughing about teeth? I was laughing about the Hebrew version of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You actually can't translate the Hebrew title to English. It just does not make sense. It's a slang to I skipped class, essentially.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say I skipped class. It said I gave a faucet to the teacher.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the literal translation. But I gave a faucet to means I skipped out on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yes,
it's obviously Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I just thought it was funny that Teeth actually came up in one of these. Actually, because have you ever seen Teeth?
There's a lot.
Have you ever seen Teeth?
I have not seen Teeth, but I would not pick Teeth over Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It's all about vagina dentata. Yeah.
And
all
that
implies.
I need to see Teeth.
It's a wild movie.
Never put your dick in crazy or teeth.
Yeah.
Right. Valkyrie or Cocoon.
Now, oddly enough, this one's really easy for me because I actually genuinely enjoyed it, and I gladly would rewatch it time and time again. Valkyrie, I really like that movie.
Interesting.
Yeah. Cocoon, I found kind of boring.
I have not seen Cocoon for a long time, and I have to admit, Cocoon 2 has a more interesting story than Cocoon. That's not fair. Even joking.
Yeah.
It has more interesting story. It's really hard for me to pick Valkyrie, though. I'm going to pick Cocoon. And I'm going to press Valkyrie. Okay?
Fair enough.
Just because of the chat is with you, for sure.
This one's too easy. One
is easy.
Yeah, it's our favorite actual Kevin. So like we both agree, like our favorite underrated Kevin Smith film is
No. Underrated, yes. Favorite Kevin Smith movie, no.
No, definitely
mine is Dogma.
Yeah. Well, I would say Dogma or Mallrats. I really like Mallrats a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know why, but yeah.
Oh, come on. This is so easy. Again, this is right. Van Wilder's Party Liaison? What?
That's just
supposed to be Van Wilder 2?
No, there was no Van Wilder 2.
There was.
Yes, but only one stars Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, because the second one is The Rise of Taj. Oh, I know it. I've seen it.
Yeah, I have not. But I've seen Van Wilder.
So they removed the National Lampoon just to make it part of the. What's so funny is, by the way, that's just half of it is based off of the story that Rolling Stone did on Bert Kreischer.
Don't remind me.
Which is
I'm gonna pick Van Wilder. I said
Wilder
it, and I will say it again. I don't like any of the new Planet of the Apes, starting Marky Mark and forward.
Yeah.
Okay. I prefer the older versions.
Yeah. Not a problem.
That's
say like, well, again, 2002, that summer, that was right before I went to college, buddy. So yeah, that lives rent free in my brain forever.
Yeah. It's that same time with Old School where you were already in college when Old School came out, and that kind of fits with your thing. Yeah.
That's what I'm
The Net or Summer of Fear.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I've seen Summer of Fear. I'm
really,
pretty
really
much,
good.
I think I did. Let's say I did.
Okay. Also, that March, the title that we have for the month, how it could be used for another thing. Like,
yeah, I know, but we're not gonna.
It's where I was thinking of.
Paul is like, you haven't seen The Net? I mean, Summer of Fear is like, it's a Linda Blair movie. It's after The Exorcist, when she got older.
It's okay. That's just a reroll for Paul. Paul deserves a reroll.
No, I'm gonna pick the net because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like Summer of Fear.
Okay, fine.
Right. Last one. Syriana or the Brady Bunch movie? Let me pause here before we begin.
Sure.
This is the movie why I thought that Ben Stiller's wife or ex-wife was actually Marsha.
Oh, okay.
This what got me confused because she looks like she got older and then she did the part as. Never mind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
This sucks because people praise Syriana, and I thought that movie was atrocious. I really do not like that movie in any way, shape, or form. And I saw the Brady Bunch movie in theaters, and I thought it was boring too, even though it's a comedy. I didn't like either film, but I'd rather suffer through the Brady Bunch because it's shorter.
I would actually watch Syriana. I hated the Brady Bunch movie. I haven't watched it in theaters. I've only watched it, I think, on cable, like a year and a half later. Syriana, I have watched in the theater, and it's not a theater movie.
No, it's not.
Not a theater movie. It's a good, solid, like a TV movie.
Yeah.
It's a good streaming movie to watch like a movie.
Someone else had one for Brady, so we'll
clicking Brady because chat says Brady. I prefer watching Tom Brady to the Brady Bunch. And he does not play any fucking yeah.
I would rather prefer if they actually put like the current Tom Brady into Syriana. So I was like, I'd enjoy him getting shot in the face. What? Huh?
You would enjoy Tom Brady shot in the face? Tom Brady is one of those people. It's like Michael Jordan. He was undeniably great, but on a team that I cannot be behind.
Fucking stand. Nope.
Yeah. Anyway,
if Tom Brady went for the fucking Vikings, I would have been the biggest Tom Brady fan ever.
You're a Viking guy?
Oh yeah.
I would put you on a Chicago Bears guy. No?
Oh no, I hate the Bears.
Oh, okay. Shh. Don't tell.
Well, do you know why? Told you this. My stepdad.
I don't know.
My stepdad was a Vikings fan. Grew up being a Vikings fan.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm a Green Bay fan, so it is what it is.
Fuck the Packers.
Fuck you too.
Fuck Lambeau.
I don't care.
Carpet bomb that goddamn piece of
shit. No. Fuck you. All right. So
anyway, as Alex already had his premonition that they're all dead.
This is my question. My question is this. What happened to Frank's hair?
Also, who moved the bodies?
Megan. I mean,
Neil.
Isn't it obvious?
Neil.
One Punch Man is legit. He is legit.
Hey, I'm a
Redskins fan.
They're not the Redskins anymore. They're the Commanders, which is
that 69% of Redskins fans want the Redskins to be called the Redskins.
I know.
Okay. So the trio is there, and if you notice, Jester is sitting on a plate on the table.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. And we get let's say the first reveal or the mini reveal that
no, this is the big reveal of Neil walking out and being like, "Sup, fuckers, I'm still alive."
Yeah.
like, no, dead? Yes, I am quite dead.
Yeah. It's like the whole point is like, what is Megan's reaction? Seems frightened, but she's not really frightened, but you don't pick it up at this point in time because most of the conversation is between Frank and Alex. Oh, not Frank, Neil and Alex.
Yeah.
And you're like, Oh, okay. So he explains that he found the thing, and this is like, again, a small little setup to kind of put you in the mood of, wait a minute, why is
there a
that
premonition
dog
of
there?
him with Leroy? What?
Yes. Why is Leroy there? Because Dana was not there, but it's there.
And then he does what every single Bond villain does. Like, here is my entire plan. Exposition dump.
Yeah. It's a little bit like, why don't we just get the gun and shoot you both?
Yeah.
But no, he lets the Pinhead try and kill Alex.
No, they'll. It's Neil just starts fighting Alex and starts just beating his shit out of him.
Yeah.
And all the puppets are like, what? I don't like this. And Jester, like, I love the shock face. Yeah, there it is. And he's even pointing like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is what you can do when you have a little bit of fun. It's like you have a character that can switch faces, and you can essentially just have a shot where his head is turning and then a different shot from a different angle with a different face.
Yeah.
And you can do that from one angle to the next angle to the next angle. And they did that all throughout this moment, all throughout this scene where, Gallagher gets revealed, and then he turns into a nasty.
He also he utilized Megan for her parents because they own the hotel, and
he killed her parents and all that. Yeah.
And how mine was the first body that I experimented on was, David, he experimented obviously on her parents, and then also the dolls, and he's sick of that. So they have that fight going back and forth, and the dolls are like, listen, you're beating the shit out of us too, because he knocks Jester aside. Like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
So Pinhead goes after him and basically gets him in the elevator, where there's just this long scene of him basically being kind of tortured to death.
Kind of. Yeah, that moment. This is the moment. This is claymation. Those are this is not the dwarf stunt woman, because that's a full-on animatronic. And then it switches over to her actual hands beating him.
And what's so funny is he is the only one that's actually ever mentioned by name.
Yeah.
Pinhead, because he what do you do? Because I'm in control of you, Pinhead, and he pops his head off.
Yeah. And of course, when Neil tries to escape, it's Blade coming in from the window, where we already saw
him do that.
Yeah, do that with Dana. It's like, so we know it's gonna boil over, and he has his eyes kind of splayed outside. And you said they fire at some point.
Yeah, like little rockets. It gets worse later. There is a Nazi puppet that uses flamethrowers. That happens in Puppet Master 4. Yeah.
Why not gas? I'm just saying.
I thought it was a little too on the nose.
Maybe it was too on the nose. So Tunneler is going at it. The leech lady uses her leeches to kill.
Put it in her mouth?
Suck blood out of a dead guy.
Which is so weird, because Tunneler drills into the side of his head to keep him pinned down. Pinhead has his hands on him to keep him pinned down. And Blade has his hook in his lip, on his lower lip, to keep his mouth open. So then she could put the leech in his mouth so he can't breathe. But
he's not breathing. Yeah.
He's dead.
Not a little bit convoluted, a lot convoluted. And this is the forced perspective shot. Yeah. I wanted to get to this point, but yes, this is the forced perspective shot where it's just a ledge, and then they just put this thing. Supposedly it was the size of a fridge. On its side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is so odd too, because during the entire scene when Neil's being killed, Alex is on the like shaking the gate outside of it, going, "Stop, stop." Why are you telling him to stop?
Yeah.
He's killing fucking Neil, like rock and roll, like let him go.
And this is
and Megan's crying like he's already dead, and he's proved that he's a fucking asshole anyway. So he'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead, little puppet dudes."
her crying is either for show for Alex or doesn't make sense, which means it's a show for Alex.
Yeah, like,
it's a show for Alex. It just puts him at ease because he will not suspect that it's really her.
Then apparently Neil dies again, and it cuts to the morning where they're just like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
See you later.
If you're on the East Coast, come see me." But like, what about the murderous dolls still? Or
no. What about the 3 people that got killed here last night?
Yeah, no, 4 because
4.
Teresa's dead.
Well, Teresa did block their exit with the
so she's dead again.
Yeah, so there's 4 people dead here. What the fuck is going on?
All they would have to do is just show a sequence where when Neil died, all the puppets just fell over. So it's like it's alluding to the fact that his spell has ended.
Yeah, but the spell that they had on them was the old spell, not the new spell. They were still alive and well when
but
they were put into this trunk and hidden in the walls.
Yeah, but someone could control them. So again, I have to go back and rewatch the sequels to figure out that, because I can't remember why that happened the way that it did. But anyway.
Okay, so we get to the actual big reveal to me, because the Neil Gallagher reveal was pretty obvious, but yes, it is a reveal. So Megan picks up an obvious dead Leroy, and she climbs the stairs, and suddenly he is an alive Leroy, which means dun dun dun. I don't have that.
She was the puppet master.
She was the puppet master the whole time, and it again, wasn't it super obvious that Toulon did this to the puppet and then it came alive? How would Neil do this and after he's dead? Yeah, after he's dead. And you mentioned that he shot himself in the head. Where are the injuries? Yeah. So that is a lie. Megan is the biggest asshole because she is a massive sociopath.
It also makes the utmost amount of sense if you don't consider the sequels later. It just is if this were a one and done, like, oh, so she was the real puppet master. Play on the entire time, and she orchestrated the whole bit because now the only person that would have been interested in following up on Toulon's research were, again, Neil's colleagues. Alex wants nothing to do with it now. The other 3 are dead.
Yeah.
So now she just got away with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this as a one and done.
Yeah.
And I think I mentioned this to you maybe off screen. I have to deal with, especially these massive franchises, when we do the first movie where they genuinely did not intend on actually making a sequel to this.
Yeah.
You have to take the story that they're telling you as a sort of closed caption, as in starts here, it ends here, and everything you need to know is within the confines of this particular movie.
And that's not just with movies either. That happens with, I don't know, Stranger Things. Should have had 1 season. Done.
I agree. Okay, that kind of brings us.
People would fight me about that, but hey, tell me if season 1 was not the best season because it was complete. cohesive narrative could have ended there. Done.
Me and the missus, back in the day where there were only 2 seasons of Stranger Things, started to watch Stranger Things, and about episode 4, we were like, do you want to continue? And it was like, both of us were like, fine.
It just got worse after like they, again, the first one season done. It really is showing the fact that the creators of the series, what they wanted to do is they wanted to do make it an anthology series. So the next season was going to be in a different town about a different story.
That would have actually made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That would have made a lot of sense.
But no, but the people love the characters. So we have to keep writing this shit. And they wrote themselves into a corner, and it's so bad.
And side note, when you make a franchise and you start off with kids who are really at the age of what you were going for, you are bound to run into sort of story constraints that you can't write your way out of, so you are fucked regardless.
Yeah, because again, like Stranger Things 4, all the actors were in their late teens, early 20s when they were supposed to be like 14 to 18. We're like, you are not kids. I can't buy this.
Yeah, that's the point. And Paul's like, this should have had 0 seasons.
Okay, now American Horror Story, I will tell you this. There are some seasons in that series that are fucking dog shit. There are some really good ones though.
It wasn't supposed to be like Tales from the Crypt, like a new kind of Tales from the Crypt kind of a thing?
No, it's not a new episode every single week. No, it was like each season is a contained story in its own narrative.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That kind of brings us to the end on a kind of a somber note, I think. But it is what it is. We were going for this. But next week, ladies and gentlemen, go watch Small Soldiers.
Yeah.
Small Soldiers, a movie that I have not watched I think when it came out. I think I only watched it once.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun to go back to it. And now I'm really interested in the actual notes of it. I'm really interested on how things were made. And I'm pretty sure there's a documentary about it. I think I've seen one. So it's going to be fun to go into it. So yeah, Major Chip Hazard. Correct, sir. Yes. Small Soldiers. It's Tommy Lee Jones. It's a whole bunch of people. I think Kirsten Dunst is in it too. All right.
Yeah.
Go watch Small Soldiers and come back to us next week, because remember, guys, hope is a good thing, maybe even the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. See you next week. You're still here? It's over. Go home.